Greg Sheen's probably considered a strange foreigner here in Korea. So I've originally grew up in Japan, went to high school over there, and so I've spent some time in the US studying for university, and spent some time living in Australia as well, as you can tell by my accent. And now I'm here in Korea. Just arrived here a short time ago, and plan to stay here quite a long time. I've kind of fell into roles. So this, where I am now, is not where I originally planned to be. So I started off wanting to become an engineer, graphic designer, sort of thing. So that's where I started. My university was focused on that. I actually did CAD/CAM and robotics at university, which took me back to Japan to work for Toyota for a little while. So then I returned back to Australia to actually get some business expertise, and was working for PepsiCo for a number of years, about 5.5 years. So pretty much across the board. It was like a graduate management program, so pretty much did financials, procurement, supply chain, manufacturing. So it was a good grounding across pretty much the entire business aspect of PepsiCo. So and I suppose that's what took me into IT. The company which I'm working for now, Oracle, contacted me. They were a technology company looking for business expertise. They had a lot of people that could understand technology but not actually understand business. So I joined Oracle to provide that, and able to walk into customers and actually talk the talk and walk the walk from a business perspective, and relate that back to the software industry. So. And that's what brought me here. Yeah, so Korea was I suppose by accident. So back in 2004, I think I originally came to Korea. So mainly because of my Japanese background, they sent me to Korea because it's probably not as foreign for me to come here. So a lot of Westerners come here and wonder what the hell's going on in meetings. So to me, it wasn't that strange. I can understand the fact that they're making business decisions based on cultural reasons as well as business reasons. So so I basically commuted to Korea for about 5 years with a number of major projects over here, like Korean Air and LG Electronics. So yeah, so I got tired of commuting. I mean, Australia was a long way to commute from, so I had this opportunity to come back to actually work here and be based here, and I thought, yep, let's try it. So here I am today. Probably not, probably would consider typical challenges from a foreigner perspective. I think I made the mistake that I thought Korea would be exactly the same as Japan, and culturally the two races are very different, and from a thinking perspective. So I find Koreans to be quite open and quite direct, which I'm pleasantly surprised, because Australians are actually the same. We're very straightforward. We say what we think, which actually gets us into trouble in the US. So it's kind of a bit of synergy there with Korea. So yeah, so where Japanese, what they say and what they think are two different things, Koreans tend to be a bit more direct. So I like that aspect. So I didn't have that many problems here. It was just, I suppose, adjusting my thinking to the Korean way as opposed to Japanese way. I don't. No. I think go in with an open mind. I mean, I'm not doing what I planned to do originally. So, and I've kind of just fallen into roles based on opportunity. So, I think that's been probably the greatest thing that I've done. I've taken the opportunity as it's come and ran with it, sort of thing. So it's actually taken me into a direction that I typically wouldn't have gone, but it's been very beneficial and very rewarding. So, and the fact that I now have a good grasp of a number of different industries and a number of different business types, it's actually been very rewarding, actually. So I would suggest to anybody that yeah, just go with the flow in that respect. Don't have your mind set on one thing, because you never know in business. I think the most important thing is developing relationships. I mean, typically Westerners, they do the business side and then they go home, sort of thing. Here, it's you have to go far beyond that. So, if you develop a personal, and usually you have to develop the personal relationship before you even start business. So, if you create that connection with an individual, I think you can pretty much get anything done here. It opens a lot of doors, it earns their trust, and from that perspective they want to do business with you. So I think that aspect has been very beneficial for myself and anybody else doing business in Korea. I think it's also very important as well. I'm not sure about words of wisdom, I'm not that clever, but yeah, I think don't be afraid of trying any challenge. Korea is a very different but difficult country to operate in, but it is a challenge, but it's a rewarding challenge. I find that the more you overcome things, the more rewarding it is. So it's frustrating at times, and you almost feel like wringing its neck, sort of thing. But it's the can-do attitude here that overcomes a lot of that, and if you're prepared to do that, I think living in Korea and working in Korea is actually great.